And it's time now to take a deep breath and relax as we fill your mind with calming letter and number puzzles, transporting you to your alphanumeric happy place. And helping to take you there, the maths guru who contemplates calculations, Lily Serna.
Hi, Richard.
Have you ever tried meditation, Lily?
I've tried it once or twice, but quite frankly, every time I close my eyes, I fall asleep.
But seriously, when you're doing maths calculations, and not just the 30 seconds that you have to think through here, but, you know, sometimes calculations that might take minutes or even hours, does your brain get into almost a meditative state?
Well, there are occasions where I kind of get into the zone and, as they call it, and just work really solidly for a while, but they're few and far between, but when it happens, it's so great.
Fantastic. We'll see if we can arrange it tonight.
I hope so.
Welcome, Lily. And elevating language to another plane, David Astle. Thank you. Did you manage to get your mind to relax over the Easter weekend?
I was fairly relaxed, but then one thing troubled me, and that was finding some words that actually are almost impossible to translate into English. And some of them are a word like iksuapok from the Inuit language, which means to go outside and see if anyone is coming. You can't translate that.
Well, I think you translated it beautifully, but it was quite a few words.
There's an Indonesian word, jayus, J-A-Y-U-S, which is to tell a joke so poorly and that is so unfunny that you can't help but laugh.
Isn't that great, just in a single word?
It is a great word. And there's a Scottish word too, tartle, which is the act of hesitating while introducing someone because you've forgotten their name.
I experience that far too often. Can we have some more of those later? Because those are great.
Yes, of course.
All right. Welcome, David.
Thank you.
And ready to do some ruminating tonight, our contestants. And I hope I don't tartle here. First up, our carryover champion, teacher Kylie Thompson. Hello again, Kylie.
Hi, Richard.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Now, you are a teacher and you're an absolutely enthusiastic teacher, I understand. Where has that enthusiasm developed over the years?
Probably just from my students, seeing what they can achieve through what I teach them. And I try to build a really good rapport with my students. Have a little nickname, Nanny K, that I was given back in my first year of teaching.
That's what they call you?
It's based on my maiden name, Nan Curvis, but even now that I'm married, I still get called it in the corridors.
Oh, it's a lovely thing to be treated with that sort of affection. So
yeah.
Great to see you back again tonight anyway, Kylie.
Thank you.
Hope you go well. And Kylie's challenger tonight is Bachelor of Science student Lexi Wright. Hello, Lexi.
Evening, Richard.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Now, you're studying science, but in particular directions?
Genetics and mathematics at the moment. I'm still in first year, so it's still in
early
baby
days.
steps, yes.
Early days. Well, I'm sure Lily will be very pleased to hear about the mathematics side of things, but genetics, is that your particular area of interest?
Yes, that's what I want to do, looking at research and like the Human Genome Project, things like that.
That will be a fascinating area and
Yes.
Heaps of possibilities in the future. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
So please make them feel very welcome. Kylie Thompson and Lexi Wright. And we start the week in our classic fashion with the letters game, where the aim is to make the longest word possible in just 30 seconds. And Kylie, off you go, please.
Thank you. Can I start with a consonant, please, Lily?
You certainly can. T.
And a vowel?
A.
And another vowel, please.
U.
And a consonant?
R.
And another consonant.
B.
And another consonant, please.
S.
And a vowel?
O.
And a consonant, please.
P.
And finish with a vowel.
And lastly, I.
Here's the first clock. First word for the night, Kylie. How many?
5 to begin with.
5 to begin. And what about you, Lexi?
Only 4, Richard.
Let's start there, please.
Soap, S-O-A-P.
And yours, Kylie?
Sport.
Solid start, David?
Yeah, well, sport beats soap. That is, get outside, kids, and stop watching that TV, the soap opera I'm talking about. Sport's a good 5. Now, we had Utopia. We're talking about that just recently. And Utopias is there. That is paradises. But an opposite of utopia is either dystopia, a bad place, or subtopia. And subtopia is a partially built-up country area in which use of the materials in building has created the impression of a suburb but blurred the rural mystique. So subtopia is an 8.
I've never heard of subtopia before, so an intriguing word.
And almost impossible to translate, I'm thinking, for Indonesians and Inuits.
That's right, one the other way around.
It is.
Absolutely. Nice work, David, but good start for Kylie, 5 points. Let's roll on with the letters now, and this time, Lexi, it is your choice.
Can I please have a vowel to begin with?
You can indeed. E.
And a consonant?
R.
And another vowel?
I.
And consonant, please?
S.
And another consonant?
C.
And another consonant?
S.
And a vowel, please?
E.
And a consonant? Thanks, Lily.
F.
And a vowel, please?
And lastly, U.
And 30 seconds. How did you go with your first selection, Lexi?
5, Richard.
5, and Kylie?
6.
Let's start with your 5, Lexi.
Fries.
And your 6?
Crises.
Crises. Nice plural, David.
It is, and in fact, I think sitting in the first 6 letters, so sometimes it is wise, if you see a word early, to lock it away. There is a 7, however. It's one of those lovely doubles, and that is rescues, which is an anagram of secures. They almost seem to be twins.
Nice work, David. And well done to Kylie, 6 points. Now it's our first chance to get mathematical this week. And Kylie, would you do the honours and pick some numbers?
Okay. Lily, could I have 2 large and 4 small, please?
2 large and 4 small. Thanks, Kylie. And starting with the smalls, 2, 9, 5, 9. The 2 large, 25 and 75, and the target to reach is 290.
Thank you, Lily. 30 seconds to get there. Well, Kylie, how did you go with those first numbers?
I got close, but not within the range, Richard.
No good for you? Okay. Lexi, what about you?
Unfortunately, the same, Richard.
No luck?
No luck at all.
Well, what do you think, Lily? Was it a little bit of a tough one?
Yeah, it was a bit tricky, wasn't it? I'll talk you through the answer. Now, 75 plus 25 is 100. 9 by 5 is 45. Add them together is 145. And by the 2 is 290.
Very nice. Well done, Lily. So no additional points for Kylie or Lexi in that round. That means at the moment Kylie is leading on 11 points as we head into our first break for tonight. Your first word mix, this time it's Cubs Jest. And the clue, the King's people studied many topics at school. Back after the break.